Hello everyone, thanks so much for joining me today. Today is another winter deep clean video, and which really means we are going to be taking this bathroom, cleaning out every drawer, every corner, and just getting everything clean. And being this winter time, we're kind of stuck in the house from day to day. This is the perfect time to do it, so let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, I just want to say a big welcome back to those of you that have been here before and are coming back for another video. Welcome to you that are new. I'm so glad you have joined us today, and I hope you enjoy this video and stick around for future videos. If you would like to do so, I would love if you would like this video and also subscribe so that you can see future videos coming your way. So like I said, we are starting here in the bathroom today, just starting where the bathroom was. So the first thing that I like to do when I'm doing one of these deep cleaning videos is just start by taking down all the fabric items, namely the rug. Here we're taking down the curtain, we're taking down the towels that are hanging, we're going to be replacing the shower curtain as well as the shower liner, taking everything down from the walls so that we can wash down the walls. We'll be doing that a little bit later, and just removing everything that is going to get in my way, and then we're going to start with these drawers here, and these were in just dire need of just being cleaned out, sorted through, removing things that we don't use anymore, and just general decluttering. So first of all, I'm of course going to just remove everything that was in the drawer, and this is Chloe's hair drawer, I guess, where all her ribbons, her bows, all her hair stuff is in here, so it's a lot of little pieces to get out. And I'm going to go ahead and just use vinegar for my cleaning solution in today's video. So I'll just be wiping down the inside of this drawer with some vinegar and water. And then I'm going to go ahead and let that dry off a little bit, because I did want to go ahead, as I was cleaning out these drawers, to just put down some contact paper. I just think this makes the drawers look a little cleaner and they're easier to wipe out in future. And so this was, if you remember, this was leftover that I had from that big cabinet makeover that I did for the kids' bedroom. I had enough left over for these drawers, so I'm just going to use what I have. I didn't want to run out and get some more, so I had enough here, so we're just going to use this. And I'm just going to go ahead and lay down that contact paper, getting everything nice and smooth down, and then I will take my knife and go around the edges just to clean up all the edges. And I know contact paper can be a little pain to put in sometimes, especially in these drawers, getting all the corners nice, but you know what, mine isn't perfect, and yeah, as long as it's in there and covering the main areas, I'm fine with that. So I'm just going to do the best I can and just try to cut around the edges here and then remove the remaining. So that's already looking a lot better. It just looks a little cleaner with the contact paper there on the bottom. Then we're going to go ahead and just wipe out these individual little organizers before we put them back in, and start putting all the items back into the containers and just kind of try to organize a little bit better. And as I'm organizing, I'm kind of rearranging and yeah, moving some things around until it looks, you know, functional and how I think I'll use it the best. So we've got one drawer down and we have a couple more to go. So happy with how that one turned out. It looks so much better. So now on to the next one, and this is, I have no idea why that dryer ball is in there, but anyways, this is more of like my rags and things, and I'm realizing I don't hardly have any rags, like just for cleaning or cleaning up some spills or whatever. So I have an idea for that a little bit later, but we're going to go ahead and get this contact paper down and get this all cleaned. So now we are just putting back the rags that I do have. Now the last drawer here on the bottom is washcloths and that type of thing. I did have to go ahead and repair a few of these drawers. They weren't sliding properly anymore, which I was able to fix these so that they slide in and out as they are supposed to. So in this drawer we have all our hand towels for the bathroom, as well as washcloths and that type of thing. Alright, and our last drawer is done, so everything is nicely organized. So now to go ahead and make some more rags, I'm going to go through all of our towels, and there was a few in there that were like really old and they were thin. They weren't very useful anymore as far as for towels. So I'm going to go ahead and cut those up, and actually if you just cut a little bit, just cut a little slit into your towel, you can actually just tear it. So that's what I'm doing here, and then I'm just going to get my size here in the center and then just tear it down the center. And this was a hand towel, so this made two nice sized rags, one hand towel. And then I did cut up another like a full-size towel as well, and that made another bunch of little rags. So that gave me a nice supply of rags for use just around the house, whatever we need them for. So that's just a tip if you have some old rags that are kind of worn out, maybe getting some holes and stuff. This is a nice way to reuse them, repurpose them, and just make them useful for a little longer. Moving on, we're going to focus on the walls, getting those cleaned down, and I'm just using my wall mop, and this one works really well for the walls. I keep it specifically for the walls, so I don't use it for anything else like the floors or anything. So this mop pad that's on here is for walls only, and it works out pretty good. It's a microfiber pad on the end, and it works good for cleaning walls and such. So we're going to go ahead and get all the walls cleaned off, and it's starting to look and smell so much better in here already. And then after the walls were all cleaned, I went ahead and wiped down all the woodwork, the trim, the doors, and then the baseboards. And Chloe, she came along. She had a question for me. I don't remember what it was, but she got her question answered and off she went. Now we are moving on to the window. I wanted to go ahead and just replace this blind for another kind of blind. Yeah, it's been here for years and it was getting a little tattered and not looking so nice anymore. And then I also went ahead and just swept out the windowsill here. It was kind of grimy and I wanted to do that before I wiped it down. And then moving on to the windows, just giving the outside a nice wipe down and then cleaning the windows themselves on the outside and then the inside. Alright, and now we are ready to tackle the linen closet. Which it wasn't just really terrible, but I did have to go through some things, and I decided to go through all our meds. I guess I was totally lax in this. I haven't gone through our meds in quite a while, and I didn't realize so many of them were expired and such. So I just wanted to go through all of them. Like this one didn't even have a label, so that one's going to be put away. And just checking all the labels, making sure everything is, not expired and is good to use. And another example was this kid's ibuprofen. I had 2 of them. I didn't know I had 2 of them. And one happened to be expired. The other one was still good. So we're going to get rid of the one, keep the other one. Just things like that I didn't realize, some stuff was not good anymore. And so it's just nice to kind of go through your meds, making sure everything is still good to go. And I did have a lot of like infant meds and stuff that I went through. If it's going to expire within a year or so, I was going to get rid of that as well, because we don't have any babies in the house right now. So yeah, just kind of going through and picking out things that we'll still use, and then getting rid of the things that we don't. Now we are just going to put our little Lazy Susan of meds back into the closet here on the side, and everything is good to go now. Everything is in date. So here is our linen closet once it was finished. Like I said, it wasn't too bad, but it just needed a little help here and there. On the bottom I have the two bins. The one is for TP, the other one, the empty one, is for paper towels. I'm clearly out right now, but we will get that restocked soon. And then I just have an extra air filter in the back there for the air unit. And then of course we have our meds and just some other things here, band-aids, some bath soaks, things like that here on the middle shelf. And I'm really liking how the meds came out. I can actually see what I have now. And then here in the top two bins, in the first one I just have some extra sheet sets and things for when we have company, guests come over, so the extra sheets sets are up there. And then in the other one is just some extra pillowcases. We have Epsom salt and our Vicks, like the little Vicks machine there that you see, and just some other things. Alright, so that is our linen closet done. And now we are just going to go ahead and just get the rest of our cleaning done, starting with the mirrors, giving those a good nice wipe down. And I wanted to hang this picture up again. This is such a beautiful, peaceful picture that I like having here in the bathroom. And we're just going to hang it up where we had it. But I am going to go ahead and remove that towel rod that you see underneath there. I thought it might be nice to change it up a little bit. So now moving over to the sinks, just giving those a nice wipe down. Now to clean the commode, the toilet, I'm going to use my Clorox cleaning wand that I really like for the toilet. It just gets everything nice and sudsy and gets it nice and clean. So we're going to go ahead and clean that on the inside really well. And now we are ready for the floors. I'm going to go ahead and get everything swept, and then we'll mop. And I decided to mop everything up by hand. I just wanted to, just kind of get in the corners a little bit better. So I decided to just get down on the floor and clean it with a rag, just to get in all those cracks and crevices a little bit better. The corners, get those nice and cleaned. So here we are the next day. We're going to kind of do all the fun stuff today, like getting everything, the finishing touches on everything. I'm going to first of all take down this towel rod, remove that, and then I wanted to put up this little shelf up here under the picture, just for a little bit of a different look. And then I also got a new shower curtain like I had said earlier. So we're going to go ahead and get that one hung up. And it's always amazing to me how just a few little changes here and there, it doesn't have to be much, it can really change the whole look of the room. I'm also going to go ahead and hang up the curtain again. I had washed this one in the meantime, and then now we're just going to hang it up again. This is the new rug that I had gotten for the bathroom, just a longer rug, and I thought this one would fit in here a little bit better. Alright, so this is kind of the overview of the bathroom, all that we got done. It is looking so much better. It smells and looks so clean, and I'm really liking the updates that we did. Even though a small room like this can take, just as long as a large room, sometimes it seems like, 'cause there's so many corners and things. I'm so happy to have this done and get everything back to where it was. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you next time. Bye!